YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, DEDRICKHJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here on this channel, man. Positive vibes only. All right, so today we're back with more of my first impressions of a new designer fragrance that is making its round. Conversations are out and about this fragrance, and of course I'm talking about the new Viktor and Rolf Spicebomb's Dark Leather. All right, so if you saw the vlog that I put out, the latest Smell Good Family vlog number 10 a few days ago, that's where I first initially smelled it on paper and on skin. But since then, I've had time to sample it more on my skin, sit with it, and I do have some more conversation to add to the new Spicebomb Dark Leather. And you know, Spicebomb is a line that is world renowned in Fragcom. Probably everyone has at least one version of it, you know, whether it's the extreme or the original or the night vision. You know, there's different ones out there. The infrared line, that's really good. So, you know, most of y'all probably have at least one. Well, this is one that's been really, there's been a lot of pre-hype with this one due to the leather, at least from what I've seen. And well, let me speak for me. I've been hyped about it ever since I've seen that they're having a more a leather forward, I guess, take, but that might not be the case here. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So I gotta shout out my dear friend Miss Heather for hooking me up with yet another sample. Shout out to the good folks over at my local dealers as well. So this is a fragrance that, you know, like I said, Spicebomb is just one of those world-renowned fragrance lines. Viktor and Rolf does a great job with the bottle types and everything. So, but I do have some more thoughts after experience, like I just said. So here's my sample card here, and this is Viktor and Rolf's Spicebomb Dark Leather, and I think it's like a 2 ml decant here. So let's go ahead and get this on skin and have a little bit more conversations, carry over with my first impression. So a couple sprays on my left hand here. I hope so. The decant seems a little bit stuck. I hope not. There he is. All right, got one good spray out of there, but then we had some problems here. So got just enough to talk about on skin. So I've been sampling it too. It's almost, oh, that's why it's probably about empty. All right, so initially what I get the spices, but get a really soft leather here. Spice and leather, it smells good. It really does. It smells good. It's my speed. I like tobacco. I like leather. I like spices. You know, especially going into the fall and the winter time, this is going to be definitely ideal for that. The base of the DNA is present, but I must say I do get a lot of the original, which I have, and which is pound for pound my favorite from the house, the original Spicebomb. All right. Get a freshness here as well, but I must say the leather in here is really soft. It's not pronounced, it's not pungent, it's not in your face. It is not. Definitely get that, you know, the vibe of tobacco here, but the spices tell the story here. Maybe like a black peppery type of spice. There's a little sweet and spicy vibe here, and I have never looked up the notes to this fragrance, but I do pick up like this nutmegish, cinnamon type of vibe that I get with the dark leather version here. Now it does smell good, like it does. It's something that I definitely wear, but I don't know if I'm going to be motivated enough after experiencing this and testing this to get a full bottle. That true test won't come for me until I wear whatever's left in this sample in the cooler air. Like I said, this is built for more fall and winter type of vibe. But I don't know if you love the original, if you need this. I could see this being an opportunity maybe down the line for Viktor and Rolf to say, hey, you know, we hear you guys, you want more leather, and I do. I was hoping for more leather here. Again, doesn't smell bad, but my expectations will get you hurt. But, you know, my expectations were, I thought we would get a little bit more pronounced leather, tobacco, and spice. More of a boom, all right, so to speak. With this, and I'm just not getting a boom. I'm getting just enough. You know, I got just enough leather, just enough spice in here, and that tobacco spice bomby DNA just really hovering around those two particular notes. So let's go ahead and go to the note breakdown and see exactly what we get here with the new Viktor and Rolf Spicebomb Dark Leather. All right, according to our friends over at Parfumo.com, we have main accords of spicy, fresh, woody, leathery, and fruity. Pretty accurate if you ask me. So both notes are in here. So top notes, you get a nutmeg and a black pepper. All right, so I've smelled that sweet and spicy type of vibe really in the opening that, you know, reminded me of many, you know, the nutmeg experiences that I've had in certain fragrances. All right, so nutmeg and black pepper up top, cinnamon and frankincense in the heart, and in the base, tobacco and black leather. So with the note of black leather, you would think that you're going to get this boisterous, overwhelming amount of a leather punch here. You just don't get that here. Like I said, it is good. It's going to remind you, there's some conversations of this one in Bulgari's Man in Black. And, you know, shout out to Miss Heather, Hidden Gems from Sips and Sniffs. Let me know that as well. And I agree. I think Bulgari's Man in Black is, you know, a better option here because of what the iris does. There isn't iris in here, but if you want to compare two fragrances, you want to say, hey, what's something else around the same vein that I can possibly, you know, get my nose on just to get a little bit more, at least in a profile, it's probably that one. So check that out if you're interested. But back to the dark leather here. Yeah, it's good. It's solid. Just right out the chute, I would give this a 7.5 out of a 10. It's not ranking towards the top of my favorite spice bombs. I still go with the original, the Extreme, the Night Vision EDP, and even the new Infrared EDP. I will put those over this one just off initial, you know, wearings of it. Again, I have a little bit left here in this decanter, and I'll be looking to hold on to this until the weather gets a little bit cooler, and then I'll be able to really see just kind of moving out and about on just a few sprays, maybe on like on a random day after work. When I come home and my first scent of the day is out, I got to go back out. That's normally when I test these decants for my second scent of the day, and I don't really count it as that, but I'm really in the testing phases. But that's just my process. But that's when I'll be able to see if this will be something that I will want to add to the collection for fall and for winter. And again, if you have the original, and this is more reminding me of, then, you know, you probably will be in a position to pass this one. But then again, to each his own. That's why you got to get your nose on it. Go out to your local department stores. It's readily available. Dillard's, Macy's, Belk's, and wherever else they sell fragrances. This should be out there. The bottle is cool. I like the leathery bottle. It's a nice, you know, great fragrance mantelpiece you put into your collection, something to look at. I know some of y'all feel like the Spice Bomb bottles are gimmicky, but not to me. I think it's a cool bottle, actually. But all in all, back to the fragrance, 7.5 out of a 10. This could go up to maybe a 7, 8. But in comparisons to the original Bulgari's Man in Black, those are going to be options that kind of hold me over until I can really test this out in the field. But initial wearings, initial smell, initial experience, I think it's a solid scent. Like I said, you do get leather here, but it's a softer experience. Black leather note would lead me to believe that it's going to be a little bit more of a stronger push with the leather. So don't get me wrong, a lot of you guys are probably going to like this. It's not overly masculine, but it keeps the Spice Bomb thing going for sure. The Spice Bomb theme going, especially coming off the original and the Extreme. This will put you in the mindset of those two particular ones. So again, smells good. Very something I would definitely wear. Do I need to add to my collection at this time? I don't think so. But I'll get back to you if that changes. But good solid fragrance here. Go get your nose on it to see what you think. All you Spice Bomb lovers, this is something that you want to smell and you know, join the conversation. Because you're going to see a lot more content of this as it goes. So I believe in getting your sample, getting your decants. I'm not one to have to buy the full bottle just to show you the bottle and talk about the fragrance. I ain't doing that. You know, if I want to add it to my collection, I got a very specific type of a layout of, you know, what a fragrance needs to do for me to buy a full bottle, add it to my collection, and this is just fine. So shout out to Miss Heather and my good friends, Miss Kathy, Miss Crystal over at my local Dillard's for showing me love and allowing me to get this sample and bring it to you and have more of a conversation with you guys. So if you didn't see my first initial thoughts on the Smell Good Family vlog, episode 10, I'll have it in the cards over here when this video is winding down. All right, so let me know your thoughts, guys. Have you guys got your nose on this Smell Good Family, the new Viktor and Rolf Spicebomb Dark Leather? What are your thoughts? What are you thinking? Some of you have already let me know in the comments of the vlog, but maybe more of you guys have been able to get your nose on it since then. All right, so let me know what you guys think. I think it's solid. I think it's cool. 7.5 out of 10. I can't talk about longevity and the sillage and scent trail because I haven't been able to wear it out in the world and really get a full wearing, just sampling on my skin out and about throughout the house. All right, so, but overall, really good stuff. We can get to the performance and all that maybe in my final review of this in a few weeks or a few months as we're into the cooler months. All right, so again, from the house of Viktor and Rolf, we have Spicebomb Dark Leather here in my 2 ml decant from my local Dillard's. All right, so that's going to conclude today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, was able to get something from it, but please go out and sample it and wear it for yourself. Find out what it is about it that you like or dislike, and then go from there. I don't recommend blind buying anything, even though I've done it myself and you guys have as well. But you know, there's ways now where you can pay a couple of dollars or go to your local retail store and smell it for free and then see what you want to do. All right, so till next time, be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves, positive energy and positive vibes. As always, splack it up, splack it down, splack that thing all around. And remember, what you put out to this world is exactly what you are going to get back. That is a fact. All right, so appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Peace. And as always, splack 'em.